What do you want? It seems like a simple question, right? We should all be able to answer that question, but so many people don't. And sadly, when you can't answer that question and it's not a guiding light for you as far as what you focus on every day, what you're achieving in the long term, we tend to get really, really lost, right? The Bible says, where there is no vision, the people perish. What does that mean? It means when you don't have something to walk towards, when you are not focused on where you're headed, you can become really apathetic. Like your dreams die. You sit on the couch, you stop focusing on what you can do, and you just sort of muddle through life. And you end up without a whole lot of motivation. And a lot of people over the last couple of years kind of lost their way. And a lot of people are feeling a little lost. Do you know what you want? If I ask you right now, can you answer it? So, why do we need to know this? A lot of people look at me and they think, you've achieved a lot in your life. And funny, because I'm a perfectionist and an overachiever, and I don't actually think I've achieved that much because my big picture, it takes longer to achieve big picture stuff, and we lose sight of the little stuff. So when I asked you that question, like, what do you want? I want you to focus it in a smaller arena than like, I want to win the lottery. Like a lot of people are like, I want this big pile of money and that'll make me happy, or I want to get married, or I want to have a child, or I want my business to make, $1 million, whatever the case may be. And those are all very big picture. But in order to hit and create a vision, like hit it, make it a reality, not just have some big dream in your head. First, you need to be able to look at, okay, what do I want and what does that entail? What exactly is part of that vision? So the first step, the first tip in creating the answer to this question, what do I want, is to get real specific. What do you want? In what area of your life? How do you want to feel? All of that. So here's how I hit and answer that question. These are my top tips. First of all, the what. What do I want and when? Like, what exactly do I want? And when I said don't make the big, huge picture, you can create a vision that you're walking towards that's like this big ultimate outcome. But for most people that haven't been able to answer that question, that aren't moving forward towards their goals, maybe you're stagnated, maybe you've just been struggling, maybe you just don't have clarity. The first question I would answer it based on, like, what do I want the next week? Maybe the next month, right? But scale it down a little bit. Scale it down to like the when, make it maybe this week. What do I want to feel? What do I want to look back come Friday and say, I did that? Boy, I feel like I've achieved something. What do I want to feel with other people? What do I want to feel when my head hits the pillow at night? Create that vision and answer that question. What do I want? And then by when, right? And like I said, instead of going big picture a year from now, let's take it back to maybe a month from now or a week from now. What do I want? I ask this question daily. What's my intention today? What do I want to feel? What do I want to get done? What are the things that I can do today, and how do I need to show up? Who do I need to be to feel that? So in order to create a vision for our lives, sometimes we have to just go day by day, and it doesn't matter. Like, there's no right or wrong here.